Why do you think he does those things, though? Do you think
for money?
But do you
I don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
you think he still needs the money
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years?
the money.
But if you need some help, Floyd, I'm in the streets, and you the one that went missing.
But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're going to have to sell off your assets.
The boxing world is in complete shock after reports surfaced claiming that Floyd Mayweather may be going bankrupt following a massive $42 million scam that reportedly cost him a fortune. Famous for his expensive lifestyle luxury spending, and the well-known nickname Money Mayweather has always been viewed as one of the richest and most successful fighters ever. But these recent claims have surprised fans, boxing experts, and financial analysts around the world.
Floyd Mayweather is the most successful boxer in history with a 50-0 record, and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's top-ranked boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar De La Hoya. Now that's what happens when you bet on yourself.
Floyd Mayweather, famous for his undefeated boxing record and huge money-making fights, has stayed busy with different business projects after retirement. One of his biggest investments was a $42 million real estate deal that includes more than 60 buildings across New York City. This decision showed a smart change from spending on luxury items to building assets that can create steady income and help secure long-term financial stability.
Into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Floyd Mayweather made it clear that he does not share ownership with any partners and said every retail space connected to his buildings fully belongs to him. Along with his real estate investments, Mayweather has also taken part in exhibition fights which started rumors about possible money problems, but he insists these events are for his own enjoyment and to connect with fans around the world, not because he needs the money.
Well, there's no points, right? Because it's an exhibition. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him, and he's doing it as an exhibition. It doesn't even hurt his record.
Because of the drug of boxing. Just
also
like
money.
Just like but I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any. Floyd,
are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's playing for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests that he can get money from.
Hopefully.
And not just boxing.
Floyd Mayweather has also dealt with several legal problems, including lawsuits connected to unpaid debts and claims linked to cryptocurrency promotions. Back in 2015, he was sued in Las Vegas over a jewelry debt worth $1.4 million. More recently, a jeweler from Miami filed another lawsuit accusing Mayweather of owing almost $3.9 million for expensive luxury items and jewelry purchases.
Team. I'm not really into hanging out with other celebrities. I've learned my lesson from that.
But you're the boss, and your team respect that. I think if you can share anything with everybody that's tuned in, everybody see you and they say, all right, he has all of the money and he has to be extremely happy. But we know money don't always bring happiness.
Oh, absolutely not.
What's the biggest mistake that you've made in your life that you can share, with people?
Same mistake that all four of us made. Trust.
It's a fact.
Trust. Every morning I get up in the mirror And I said, I say to myself, when I'm brushing my teeth, I say, you know what? Only person I can trust is that person right there. Because we all know we can trust ourselves. But we all always know somebody else is always going to let us down.
Gervonta Davis, a former fighter connected to Floyd Mayweather, openly shared his concerns about the boxing legend. Davis claimed on social media that Mayweather was stranded in Dubai because of unpaid debts and accused him of taking money from people without keeping his promises. He also alleged that Dubai authorities were holding Mayweather because of the financial issues.
I'm speechless if this is true, but Floyd Mayweather supposedly is held hostage in Dubai. Gervonta Davis suggested this, who I believe is signed under Floyd Mayweather. Then Floyd responded back of posting a video of Tank dancing on his IG, saying, "We always knew he had sugar in the tank." Like, actually, that's insane posting this online. I'm not even kidding. And then Tank went on his IG story to say this.
You owe them people over in Dubai that money. Tell them get on live right now. And you owe people in Saudi Arabia.
And Floyd responded back saying he should fight Shakur instead. I have no clue what is going on with this beef, but they're basically saying that Floyd Mayweather is broke and owes people money and he's hiding in Dubai. I'm actually speechless if any of that is remotely true, but I kind of can see that coming. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Logan Paul and Jake Paul, like 2 years ago, said that Floyd is actually broke. And it low-key might be true, but we'll see what happens.
More claims have surfaced saying Floyd Mayweather has a history of failing to pay for expensive luxury items in Dubai, which reportedly caused problems with sellers and people expecting payments from him. These accusations paint a picture of someone making costly purchases without quickly clearing the bills, showing what many see as careless money management. Living with heavy credit and delayed payments can become dangerous and may eventually lead to serious financial trouble, no matter how much money a person once earned.
The Tank's come out with a bit of a mad statement, and he said that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai because he owes people money and he can't pay them, or won't pay them, one or the other. Before I carry on, please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Now for me, the idea that one of the richest men in the world cannot pay somebody in Dubai is a bit mad. However, Tank Davis has come out and said ask Floyd to go live right now, and he can't. Which is a fair point, and knowing how Mayweather's ego is, if it was possible for him to go live, he would be responding to this straight off the bat. Now that being said, it wasn't that long ago since we saw that video call between him and Bill Haney on the internet. So whether this is true or not, I do not know. It could just be Tank throwing shots at Floyd Mayweather, because I know that relationship has been a little bit ropey in the last few years. But you never know, especially with somebody like Mayweather, who sometimes comes across with a bit of a god complex. Maybe he's just tried screwing the wrong people. But let me know what you guys think to this. Do you think that Floyd Mayweather has been held captive in Dubai? Or do you think this is just Tank Davis stirring up some stuff? Let me know in the comments. As always, a like, a favourite, save a share, all appreciated. Please hit that follow button if you haven't already. We're on a mission to get to 10k. Peace out.
Veteran boxing agent Rick Glazer supported the claims made by Gervonta Davis, saying that Floyd Mayweather was being held by the government court system in Dubai because of major debts not connected to boxing. Glazer explained that financial debt is treated very seriously in Dubai, and claimed that Mayweather was urgently trying to fix the situation.
Well, it turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Joe Rogan has also pointed out that Floyd Mayweather became famous for more than just his success inside the boxing ring, saying his personality and massive wealth played a huge role in building his image. This highlights how Mayweather created his brand through not only his fighting skills, but also his flashy lifestyle, expensive habits, and major business moves.
Floyd Mayweather applying for MMA license wants 6 to 8 months to train. He's screwed. First of all, they should give him everything they can get their greasy paws on, get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight. You'd be screwed. It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said, it should be 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to suck. but Conor's going to get a hold of him. And then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way the fuck away from any sort of a range where Floyd can punch him. It'll be a completely alien range for Floyd.
In another story, Joe Rogan spoke about the level of power Floyd Mayweather has in boxing by mentioning an incident where Mayweather allegedly removed a referee during a fight. Rogan said only someone with Floyd's level of fame, influence, and status in the sport could make something like that happen. The situation once again showed how much Mayweather's wealth and influence affect every part of his boxing career.
The referee said Floyd Mayweather hit him behind the head. So Floyd fired the referee in the middle of the bout. Floyd throws this punch, and he's 100% correct. The punch landed the side of the head. It's a right hook. It's a perfect punch. And the referee was saying, watch the back of the head. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so he kicks the guy out, and they bring in a different referee who finishes the fight. It was insanity.
Conor McGregor has publicly claimed that Floyd Mayweather returned to the boxing ring mainly for financial reasons. He referred to Mayweather's reported $22.2 million tax debt from 2015 as a possible factor behind his comeback and suggested that money problems pushed him out of retirement. McGregor also said that Mayweather should have paid his taxes and stayed retired, implying that financial pressure may have played a role in his decision to fight again.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. I told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Joe Rogan also commented that the fight between Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor was mainly a money-making move. He pointed out that Mayweather had already retired but came back for a $100 million payout in an exhibition fight. According to Rogan, this was another clear example of how Mayweather used his fame to turn attention and popularity into huge financial gain.
Okay, so your new contract, you wanted no extensions. That's one thing.
Yeah,
makes sense.
That's one thing.
Okay. What was one of them, the ability to box?
One of them was the ability to box. They said that wasn't an option. Boxing is dead. It's not possible. This and that.
Now, what does that feel like to you, knowing that Conor McGregor did it and fought Floyd Mayweather and made $100 million?
Yes, gentlemen, let's do this.
Nah, a bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah, sneak this that's that shit I don't like.
Floyd Mayweather has never been shy about praising himself and often says no fighter in boxing history has achieved what he has done. His confidence is clear, but his habit of comparing himself with others has also built his brand while bringing criticism and doubt. He fought Logan Paul mainly for a big payday, yet he later criticized Mike Tyson for stepping back into the ring against Jake Paul at an older age. This difference in attitude was noticed by fans and critics who called it a double standard. Many believe Mayweather tries to control the story around money fights, accepting them when he benefits but questioning others when they do the same.
When you watch something like Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, what is your reaction?
When you watching boxing for free, you can have millions and millions and millions of views. But when you're watching Floyd Mayweather, you have to pay. I think WWE is good for Logan.
And Jake Paul?
Easy. At 48, too easy.
Mike Tyson has also spoken openly about his views on Floyd Mayweather, saying that he does not like him. Tyson has often criticized Mayweather for showing off his wealth too much and for not staying away from attention. Even after retiring from professional boxing, Floyd Mayweather later came back for an exhibition fight against Logan Paul. This move received criticism from several people in the sports world who questioned whether the fight had any real competitive value or seriousness.
Boxers, if not the greatest boxer in history. He's absolutely sensational. But he retired years ago, and for me personally, I know these exhibition matches are entertaining. I like the one with Conor McGregor, not so much the one with Logan Paul. Looking at these exhibitions and all of that stuff, that little melee and stuff don't matter to me. As far as I'm concerned, it could have potentially been orchestrated. I don't know. But I do know not just anybody should be allowed to be in the ring with Floyd Money Mayweather.
Absolutely.
I just believe.
Stephen A. Smith raised doubts about the fight, saying that Logan Paul should not have been in the ring with an experienced boxer like Floyd Mayweather. He suggested that the match was driven more by money than by real sport or competition, and not focused on athletic challenge.
I'm a huge boxing fan. I love the sport. First fight I ever saw was a taped fight of Muhammad Ali fighting Cleveland Williams. I remember my father crying when Muhammad Ali had to fight George Foreman. I remember George Foreman knocking Joe Frazier up the backside of his head, knocking him down about 6, 7 different times before the fight was stopped. Howard Cosell, the late great Howard Cosell, screaming, "It is over! It is over! It is over!" I remember that. George Foreman, not Mike Tyson, was the most menacing boxer in history, so much so that there were people scared to death in Ali's camp. And my father, who's the biggest Muhammad Ali fan I've ever known, literally crying.
A California judge has dismissed a lawsuit against reality star Kim Kardashian, boxer Floyd Mayweather, and other celebrities over their cryptocurrency endorsements. Investors in the Ethereum Max, which is not affiliated with the popular Ethereum token, filed the suit back in January. So this suit claims celebrities conspired with Ethereum Max to promote the token to boost its value so company executives could profit by selling the holdings. The judge said the lawsuit raised legitimate concerns. However, he dismissed the suit because it didn't say where, when, or even if the plaintiffs had seen these promotions.
Floyd Mayweather was also linked to the promotion of Ethereum Max, which later led to a class action lawsuit accusing him and other celebrities of misleading investors. The case was eventually dismissed by a judge who said that investors should have done proper research before investing. Even so, public doubts about Mayweather's wealth have continued due to his exhibition fights and claims of unpaid debts. Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn suggested that Mayweather's lifestyle may require him to keep earning money, but Mayweather himself has denied any financial problems.
I think they get told that I'm a bad guy, but then all of a sudden, like, you meet these people and you spend time with them, and they're like, it's like Mayweather was the same thing. Like, when I went in the gym, he was like, I heard you said this, heard you said that. And then I kind of just go into my flow, and in the end, he's kind of looking at me going, you're actually all right. I'm like, yeah. And the same as with Shakur. When we signed Shakur, it was a little bit like, almost like looking at me thinking, not sure about you. And then I think they just get to know you. They realise your intentions. And we're straight. We're straight as an arrow, mate. We'll never let you down. We always pay you on time. And we always deliver. So, and we love boxing. And we're passionate about your career. And I think when they understand that, they start to realise this is actually a good spot for me. And I like being part of the team.
What would have happened if you'd have promoted Floyd?
Look, Floyd was a great self-promoter anyway. So I think together, maybe we would have clashed. Because it was like a fight for the microphone. But, Floyd was, I think Crawford would have been different. I think we've done a great job helping his profile out, unintentionally, but just being us.
While Floyd Mayweather has faced legal issues and public attention over his finances, there is no verified proof of bankruptcy or any $42 million scam impacting his wealth. His ongoing investments and active business dealings show that he continues to focus on protecting and expanding his financial portfolio over time.
As the
Well,
is that in you still waiting?
Well, I think I'm separated now. I don't think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. But that was their era, and this is my era. I had a tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather that can break my records.
What are your thoughts on the alleged bankruptcy claims about Floyd Mayweather and the criticism he is receiving? Is it fair or just another example of double standards in boxing? Share your opinion in the comments below.